Every spring, millions of gardeners step back onto the exact same treadmill, buying seeds, turning over the soil, and racing against the ticking clock of the first fall frost, only to end up where they started, ripping out dead plants from barren dirt. This exhausting cycle is a modern agricultural invention. Our reliance on annual crops prioritizes short-term yields over long-term food security, requiring our constant intervention to restart the system every year. Perennial vegetables operate on a different timeline. Much like fruit trees, these crops require only a single planting to provide reliable food for decades. While an annual tomato or pepper plant spends its brief life pushing out a shallow, fragile root system, established perennials drive deep, expansive networks into the earth below. These permanent structures mine nutrients from far below the surface and stabilize the surrounding soil. An annual garden relies on your constant time and labor. A perennial garden relies on permanence and biological resilience. Success in permanent agriculture requires navigating three strict trade-offs: space, patience, and control. First is space. Because these plants live for decades, they demand permanent, dedicated real estate. Once planted, you can no longer till or easily repurpose that area next season. Second is patience. Many robust perennials require years of zero harvesting up front. Their root systems need time to anchor deeply before surviving having their edible parts removed. Third is control. The biological vigor that allows these plants to survive brutal winters makes them aggressive spreaders. Left unmanaged, they will quickly outcompete the rest of your yard. Establishing a perennial garden functions as a permanent architectural commitment to your land. We can divide these permanent crops into three distinct cohorts, starting with the patient investments. This group includes asparagus, rhubarb, artichokes, and 9-star broccoli. Asparagus illustrates the patience required here. When you plant it, you must resist harvesting a single spear for the first 2 to 3 years. This waiting period allows for crown establishment. During this phase, unharvested ferns capture solar energy to build a massive subterranean carbohydrate reserve, anchoring the plant. Once that crown is fully established, a well-managed asparagus or rhubarb patch will produce heavy, reliable yields for 15 to 20 years. 9-star broccoli operates on a similar long-term logic. Instead of producing a single head that kills the plant upon harvest, this perennial variety sprouts multiple small heads and continues producing them for up to 5 years. This cohort prioritizes delayed gratification, trading immediate consumption today for a multi-decade guarantee of food production. The second cohort is the aggressive survivors. These are the plants that refuse to die, including sunchokes, horseradish, Egyptian walking onions, and chives. The Egyptian walking onion has a bizarre method of propagation. Instead of producing seeds, it grows tiny clusters of bulbils at the very top of its stalk. Eventually, it becomes top-heavy, bends over, and physically steps across the garden to plant those bulbs into new soil. But that extreme vigor comes with a severe warning. Sunchokes and horseradish possess an invasive potential that can easily overrun a traditional garden. If you leave a tiny fragment of a sunchoke or horseradish root in the ground, it will regenerate, multiplying exponentially and overtaking neighboring beds. Therefore, deploy strict containment strategies. Isolate them in buried buckets or raised beds to keep roots in check. These plants offer some of the highest calorie-to-effort ratios in existence, but their vigor requires deliberate planning to prevent a containment nightmare. The third cohort brings us to the leafy nutrient powerhouses. This group features greens like sorrel, lovage, sea kale, and good King Henry. Our global reliance on a narrow selection of annual vegetables has contributed to widespread micronutrient deficiencies. As noted in this research, perennial vegetables provide essential elements that address chronic nutrient scarcities. This chart shows nutrient concentration ranks for perennial vegetables. Look at the red and orange bands, representing very high and high concentrations for species like Urtica dioica. The data demonstrates that for almost every essential nutrient, perennial vegetables outrank common annuals like spinach. However, that extreme nutrient density comes with a flavor trade-off. Integrating these species into your kitchen replaces mild leaves with concentrated nutrition, like sorrel's sharp acidity or lovage's intense celery punch. These greens aren't just garden additions. They are a strategic method for moving past empty calories toward high-density nutrition. Despite these benefits, the perennial system has a glaring biological vulnerability: the inability to practice crop rotation. Crop rotation disrupts pest life cycles. When you leave a plant in the exact same soil for a decade, you provide a permanent, uninterrupted breeding ground for specialized insects to multiply. The asparagus beetle overwinters in soil debris to attack spring spears, while the rhubarb curculio survives by drilling directly into host stalks year after year. There is also the threat of white mold, which causes stems to decay at the soil line, and crown rot, which destroys the root structure. These fungal pathogens build up in wet soil over time, capable of wiping out an entire established perennial bed if drainage is poor. Permanence is a double-edged sword. While you eliminate the labor of spring replanting, you must adopt stringent organic hygiene and vigilant pest monitoring to prevent a systemic collapse. You cannot simply plant all 15 of these species. Success requires matching the specific biology of the plant to the physical constraints of your land. To use a decision matrix, look at available space. In small beds, crops like sorrel, chives, and walking onions deliver yields in a tiny footprint. In a large yard, asparagus and rhubarb reward long-term patience, while strictly isolated sunchokes provide high raw calorie production. Planting the wrong cohort in the wrong space will result in either a struggling, dying plant or an unstoppable backyard invasion. A well-planned perennial garden functions as a permanent biological asset on your property. Establishing these crops today is a gift of food sovereignty to your future self. It builds a localized system that provides insulation from rising grocery costs and supply chain fragility. If this framework helped you rethink your garden, please like the video, share it with a fellow grower, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into sustainable living. Shift your labor from the replanting cycle to long-term stewardship and secure a harvest that returns season after season.